You are churning out 39 episodes this season. Get down off your high horse. Uno reverse! 15 minutes into the next season and she's already made a child cry. It just feels wrong. Not even Maddie's safe anymore. Hello guys and welcome back to Dance Mums, and we are back with season 3. I cannot believe it, guys. I cannot believe it. We're here. We're at the 39 episode series. And I've heard some of these episodes hour long, hour and a half long. Y'all think I'm putting it in one video? Nah, I'm rinsing this. I'm rinsing this for everything it's worth, because y'all will watch. You guys will watch. What are you gonna do? Not watch? Funny joke, guys. Anyway, before we get into the episode, you're probably wondering, guys, what's happening to Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition? This does not do very well. Doesn't hit the numbers that I want it to be hitting. Cancelled. Axed. It's gone. We are going to be doing a brand new schedule from next week. We're going to have Monday and Thursdays as our Survivor nights. We're going to have Tuesday and Saturday as our Traitors nights. And then Wednesday, Friday and Sunday, there are Dance Mums nights, with Friday being Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition. So, without much further ado, let us get into the episode. Let's talk about the pyramid. As you can see, it's an all-new pyramid. It looks sparkling. It looks brand spanking new. I'm excited to get into this. So, let's go. So, we are going to start on the pyramid. And as you can see, it's got a slightly different shape. And, how did she get on the pyramid? I'm not happy. I am utterly disgraced. Why is Abby on my pyramid? Cannot believe it. But obviously Abby's at the bottom of the pyramid. Next up we have Melissa. This is for the whole season. How I felt after the whole season about these people. Melissa, you had some snaky moments, I can't lie. You had some snaky moments, I can't lie. I can't defend you because of that. It just isn't the best from you, I can't lie. Up next, we have Jill. Jill, you started the season off a little bit craziness. It was a little bit too much. But you ended the season on some high notes. I'm actually really enjoying you so far. I'm excited to see your journey grow throughout the series. I know you're probably going to become very tedious, but at the moment, I'm enjoying Jill, I have to say, a lot more than the Wicked Witch of the West and Melissa. So, up next, we have Kendall. Now, Kendall didn't get a lot of chances to shine last series. She was in the first, third, let's say, first 10 episodes. Then she went to Candy Apples, and she kind of got lost over there. We didn't really have many storylines with her. She appeared very infrequently. And then she came back towards the end, but she didn't really do much at the end to sort of really propel herself. I'm excited to see where she goes in season 3. But for now, bottom of the pyramid. Paige. Paige is on the bottom of the pyramid. And as you'll notice, lovely new headshots for the girls. I have to say, lovely new headshots. The reason why Paige is here, she had a broken foot, so she was out for a significant chunk of the episodes. She was a victim of Abby just in general, and I felt bad for her. But as dancing goes, I couldn't give her any higher because I didn't get to see her dance many times, and that's mainly because of Kelly, but we'll talk about Kelly in a little bit. Up next, the other Highland girl, it's Brooke, and I have to say, I think Brooke might have my favourite headshot. I think that is my favourite headshot. It's the cool swag, look at me with my denim jacket. Absolutely, you look swanky. But she's there because, again, I didn't really get to see her dance many times last season, so that is that. Up next, we have Mackenzie. Again, another very good headshot. Very sassy, very... love it. I also really like the purple outfit that she's wearing. It's great. But Mackenzie's here. Improved significantly from season 1. I feel like she's a joy to watch. I love watching her. Sometimes she can forget her dance. She is 7 years old. I've got to bear that in mind. We have Christy. Now, why is Christy so low? She's my favourite dance mum. Well, there were a couple of moments last series where I felt like she caused a stir, or there were moments where I didn't appreciate her, especially when she was kicking people out the house. Obviously, Christy has been very apologetic about her actions on TV, and obviously they're going to make her out to be a crazy person because she does crazy things, and they're not going to give you the context for those crazy things. So just bear that in mind when you're watching. Next up, we have Maddie. Honestly, Maddie's got a very demure headshot. I cannot tell you how much I hated her season 2 headshot. I think it was an ugly outfit. I think it was just odd choices. But her season 3 one, very lovely dress, looks absolutely fantastic. Chloe is our nationals winner. She was fantastic from season to end, but the reason why these two are down here is because I didn't see much growth from them from season 1. They're very good dancers. They know they're very good dancers, and it feels like they're kind of plateauing at the moment. Obviously, Chloe is getting so much better with her confidence, but I do feel like Maddie has kind of plateaued. But again, another really nice headshot. The tilt, the little... It's great. I love it. It's fantastic. I like it a lot better than whatever she was wearing on her head in the last headshot. Up next, we have Holly. Icon. This woman is an eloquent person. She can articulate herself very well. She very rarely gets angry, but when she does, it's for the right reasons, and it's always to benefit her daughter, and I love that about her. She has such control, dignity, poise. None of the other mums have that as much as Holly. So honestly, Holly, you deserve third position. Kelly is in second place, and that is because I felt like she was made out to be a crazy bitch in the last series. But however, I feel like 95% of the time I would have responded in the same way, or I felt like she was 100% in the right. When she kicked off and called Abby, what was it she said? Stop eating, that's why you're fat. Her daughter just had a chair thrown at her. Like, what am I meant to do? Sit there and take it? No. But anyway, I feel like she deserves second place. She was my favourite mum last series. I felt like she has great one-liners, but she also has you feeling emotionally connected to her, and you can feel her pain and her struggle. But that means on top of the pyramid is Nia. Fantastic headshot. I love the cheetah leopard animal print that she's got on. I don't know what animal that is, but either way, she skinned it. She's wearing it beautifully. So she deserves top of the pyramid. Most improved, 100%. I'm excited to see her continue to dance. I love watching Nia dance. I think that she dances with her whole being, and you can feel that like she desperately wants to do it, no matter how much Abby tries to tell us that she doesn't want to. So yeah, I'm happy with this pyramid. Let's get into the episode. I'm currently editing this episode, and I realised that recording Ethan forgot to mention the very special new addition to this series. He really is the worst. So, starting with this episode, there is going to be a QR code in that corner there, and you are going to be able to scan that QR code and go to a bingo game, and you can play along whilst watching these episodes. There will be things like Abby shouts at a child, and you can mark it off. And then there might be Ethan makes an inappropriate joke, and you can mark that off. And then you can be like, oh, and you can play along at home. So, will you get a bingo? Probably not, you guys suck. But anyway, thank you. Let's get back on with the video.
It's the first week back after our long break, and I think all the girls are really excited to be back, and I think they're excited to show Abby that they've improved.
That's up to Abby to decide whether they've improved or not. That's not up to them. That's up to Abby to decide, Christy. How dare you? Also, love the fact that Christy is the first person that we hear on the show in season 3. Iconic. Could you say main character energy? I think so.
We all showed up for dance today, and Kelly's not in the driveway. Like our team is not whole.
Wait, Kelly's not there? Rah! Wait. God, am I gonna have to take them down? Oh no, guys. No, they're in the show. They're obviously in the show. I know they're in the show. Don't gaslight me like this, dance mums. I know they're still here. You're gonna go to Kelly's house and she's gonna be sitting there with a fag like, just can't take it anymore. I just can't take it. Oh. 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 We've just started the episode and she's already ripping down people's pictures. Obviously Paige was last and obviously Brooke was second. Rah. That's kind of crazy, I can't lie.
I am not doing a pyramid right now.
Okay, Abby, don't worry, I've done one for you. And look who's at the bottom of the pyramid. You.
I'm angry at the people that aren't here, but I'm also angry at the people that are here. You had 6 group numbers.
Sorry. Sorry. What do you mean you're angry at the people who are here? They've literally just arrived back off summer break. So what's going on here? Bestie, what's going on? Abby, 2 minutes. It's been 2 minutes.
While I was gone shooting my show in Los Angeles, I arranged for some guest choreographers to come into my studio to have routines that are already ready to go.
Okay, this is good. This is nice that we're getting guest choreographers in. Also, that show in LA, definitely Abby's ultimate dance competition. 100%. Obviously it was. I like the way she was like, my show in LA. Okay, bestie. Get down off your high horse. Okay.
Until the choreographers called me and say, hey, it was kind of hard to get a great number together when only 2 kids were there.
Let me guess, it was Maddie and Mackenzie. Let me guess. And do you know why? Because it's the summer. Let them go on holiday. Do you know what I mean? Let them enjoy being children. You are churning out 39 episodes this season. 39. Seriously?
Do these kids really think that you win an overall national title and then you don't take class anymore? You're only as good as your last performance.
That is on the bingo card, guys. Make sure to mark that off. I'm going to try and call them out when I can. If I don't get them, you guys got to tick them off. She was having a little bit of trouble with that one. But also, how horrible for Chloe, who is probably on the top of the pyramid. She doesn't even get to see her face at the top of the pyramid for winning nationals. Abby's just like, nah, we're not doing a pyramid today. Not enough kids. You could literally bump somebody up from the bottom and have like 1 person at the top, 2 in the middle, 2 on the bottom, chill, beaut. Or just do it how you were meant to be doing it. Stop making excuses, Abby.
Girls, no pyramid.
To be fair, that's exactly what I did earlier on today when I was getting rid of the old photos. So they were beaten up, bruised. I had to print out new like mum headshots. Honestly, everything was like torn to shreds. I was like, rah! They went through the wars last season.
Maybe I ought to rip your pyramid down. Throw it in the dumpster, because it won't fit in the trash can.
That's funny. That's really funny.
Every minute that you have over the next 2 weeks, you better be working on these numbers.
I've just noticed the stars on the wall. Were they there before? They weren't there before. Nah, they're new. The stars on the wall are new, right, guys?
You should be defending that title. But I don't know if I'm going to even do solos.
Yeah, way to go, Chloe.
Christy's like, ugh, why are you giving Abby ammunition? Why? Why are you doing this? Chloe, play the game. You're now, 11 years old? Play the game. You know she's a monster.
And you, and Paige were demons. And you, and Brooke were angels.
Does it not like... So Chloe, Nia, and Paige were the devils, okay? And then you have Mackenzie, Maddie, and Brooke, who are 3 of her favourites, as the angels. Who's Kendall playing? Jesus?
Chloe's the angel, and you're all demons. See how people not showing up affected you?
See? If I didn't show up to these videos, guys, that would affect you. Because you would have nothing on a Wednesday and Sunday. And that would be a shame.
Kelly didn't show up. You didn't kick her out.
Kelly is not going to crawl back.
No.
She's not going to do that.
She said she's not.
I really do believe she's not going to come crawling back.
Now, it's probably worth noting that I know that Kelly is no longer part of the ALDC. So her subsequent appearances on this show, as well as the children, are not part of the ALDC. They're just here to film the show. I do know that. Don't worry.
Wait, can I just say one more thing about the pyramid? My child is the only one here who's never been at the top of the pyramid. Do you guys realize that?
Jill, that's because you've been here for like 3 weeks. You left halfway through the season, and then you came back, and you were on probation for 95% of your time in the Abbey League Dance Company. So yeah, you're not deserving of top of the pyramid just yet. Bestie, calm your beans. Calm your beans. Honestly, expected top of the pyramid like that. Who do you think you are?
According to Abby, it's not always your placement in how you do in a group, meaning you don't always have to win to be at the top of the pyramid.
That's a good point. There have been many, many times when we've seen people who haven't won be at the top of the pyramid, but it's a lot rarer for that to happen. So I wouldn't count your horses before they're hatched. That's not the saying at all. You know what I mean.
I don't take kids from other studios and just stick them out there.
You quite literally did that with Nakaya last series, so what are you talking about?
Anybody from Michigan, Ohio?
Anyone from Michigan, Ohio, please leave. If you're from Ohio, please leave. Because I know you're a candy apple scout.
What if she finds someone that she thinks is better, cuter, more talented than any one of our kids?
Don't worry, Jill. You've got a contract with the show, so I don't think that's going to happen. You finally have got a contract, because apparently she didn't have one in season 2. That's why they were mucking her around so much. So hopefully, we're going to see a little bit more stability from Jill in this. Or she's going to think she can get away with absolute murder, and therefore, she's going to become even worse. I don't know which way I'd rather her go, to be honest.
Who would like to be on this particular team of the Ivy Lee Dance Company?
Imagine someone just didn't put their hand up. Imagine they were like, nah, actually, I'm just here for bands, do you know what I mean? I'm just here to be on TV. Actually, I would respect that a lot more, do you know what I mean? Probably would respect that 10 times more.
And I'm also looking for beautiful legs, gorgeous feet, excellent flexibility.
Coincidentally, that's also what Abby is looking for on Hinge.
Almost like the moms were competing as well as their kids. These moms are crazy.
Is that Leslie? I have something to tell you. I have something to share with you. I actually do have 2 more photos that I haven't put up on the board because I'm waiting until they make an appearance. Wazam! I've got Leslie and I've got Kathy pictures. I've also got 2 others, but they're a secret until we meet them. I didn't expect Leslie to make an appearance in this episode, but she's been quiet so far, which is rare for her, so I'm enjoying the silence, I have to say.
Why did you leave our kids in LA with her
Huh?
mind?
Huh? Okay, that's the exact shot, isn't it? I found the exact shot. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. Why did you leave our kids there without a ride in LA? What? What is this? Who are you, woman? Who are you speaking to Leslie like that? Please continue.
Are you kidding me? You were chaperoning. You're a nobody. Why are you even here?
Why are you even here? You've tried out for this team more times than you've had hot dinners, and every time she gets kicked off again. Take a hint, Leslie. Take a hint.
Have you guys thought what you wanted to do about dance?
No, not really.
That tells me everything I need to know about Brooke's stance on this situation. She's like, yeah, fuck going back. Fuck that. No, thank you. No. Oh, but sweetie, we have a contract. Ah. Fine, I'll break my back again. Ugh. Also, Kelly didn't quite have a fag in her ad, but she did have some meat. So, potato, potato.
I would have never been able to take you to do that modeling if we weren't already in LA for dance. And that's why you got to do the song. Like, it all goes together.
I have a feeling that this conversation is less about, oh, do you guys want to do dance? I think it's more of a conversation about, do you want to be on the show anymore? Because if you don't want to be on the show, then we need to get out of this contract.
I think the real question is, do you want to go back?
No, I don't want to go back.
Uno reverse! Brooke literally said, I'ma play this card. Do you want to go back? And Kelly went, nah, I don't want to be messing around with that old beast anymore. I don't want to be anywhere near her. If I never have to speak to her again, it'll be too soon.
Well, I just hope that you and I have a good season.
In other words, I hope you fucking behave yourself, you dragon lady. I hope there's no more arguments, no more questioning me, no running off to Kathy halfway through the series, and most importantly, no more cowboy hats.
Abby gives Kendall the very first solo of the season, and I said to her, it's like the first gift of Christmas.
We haven't seen her do many solos over the last series, so it'll be nice to kick the episode off, get her doing a solo, get her on the dance floor.
So you did choose 1 or 2?
I narrowed the decision down.
I narrowed the decision down to 7 people. You guys can all leave. They're going to be my new team. They're all going to be underneath my thumb, controlling them. because I can't control you guys, because you didn't turn up to your lessons over the summer holidays, because you guys were on holiday. Heaven forbid you have some time on the beach. Heaven forbid you have a cheeky cocktail in the sun. No, absolutely not. You must be in dance class.
Why do we have this need to fill Paige and Brooke's spot?
Because, Holly, how long have you been on this show? You know this is purely performative. This is for a storyline. Brooke and Paige are going to come back and she's going to have to tell all the dancers, sorry, today is not your day. I know, cheeky crossover there. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
It would have been easier to cast a whole new group than to find somebody to fit in with them.
And would this new person start out on probation like Kendall did last year?
Abby's like, I'm not answering any more questions. This press release is over. I'm sorry, guys. Not today. No more. I'm leaving the room.
I feel like I'm dealing with a 5-year-old. Why are you not continuing the turn and roll to the floor?
I feel like I'm dealing with a 5-year-old. Oh, Abby, you just lose all that respect I have for you when you chat to children like this. She's double that age. I think she's 10 now. So show her the respect that you would show her. Actually, you don't show 10-year-olds any respect at the end of the day. So why am I even bothering? Why am I bothering?
Really, Kendall? Kendall, you know what? You're done. The people that were in here dancing are 1,000 times better than you.
Way to build up her confidence. Way to build up her confidence. Honestly, Abby, nobody does it like you do. Nobody can destroy a child's confidence like you can. Oh no.
What's wrong?
Oh, this is what happens. And now Abby's coming up the stairs and she's like, oh, Abby, you've made another child cry. Another child. We are 15 minutes into the next season and she's already made a child cry. 15 minutes? Is that a new record, guys? Have we hit a world record?
I have an empty room and I have 30 kids shoved into Studio B practicing. I just gave you a combination and you couldn't remember it 2 seconds later.
Maybe that is just a little bit too tricky for her at the end of the day. Like, yeah, she may have been here over summer and she may have been improving, but like, that doesn't mean that you can just expect her to pick up choreography in 2 seconds and remember it 100%. I know I can't do that, and I'm at my big age of 22. So, like, come on.
She's right. You shouldn't be crying. However, you are.
I have this crying kid. She's 9 years old and she's sitting upstairs on her mother's lap crying.
She's just got no sympathy for children at all, and it's actually just the most mind-boggling thing. How can you work with children and not empathise with them at all?
What is going on with your
I
kid?
don't know, Abby, but you can't
Wait a minute.
say that to her.
I can say whatever I want.
Well, then you
Number
can't
one.
No, you can't. You can't say whatever you want to a child. There's quite literally laws against that. But anyway, moving past that, I just think that Abby, you can't teach everyone the exact same way. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? We can't compete! My goal is to get Kendall at the top of the pyramid, and I want Kendall to be a star.
Don't think screaming at Abby is any way to get her at the top of the pyramid. I'll be 100% honest. I think you're right to be shouting at her. However, don't kid yourself into thinking you'll get to the top of the pyramid. Please don't. Please don't kid yourself into that.
It's not just a regular old Abby. It's like the inflated, egotistical Abby.
Holly makes a fantastic point. We're now dealing with Abby 2.0. And who is Abby 2.0? Well, Abby 2.0 is inflated ego, thinks that she's the most famous person because she now has her own spin-off show. She's the star of Dance Mums.
Hi.
How are you?
Great. How are
Nice
you?
to
I love
see
the
you.
ring.
Hi. How are you?
Does anybody have a nail file? Should we get our cat claws ready?
I love that Jill's part of the gang now. Like, Christy's bantering with them. Jill's like, kiki. It's just fun. I like it. Funny. I love this. I love the dynamic. I love when the mums are like united against a force of evil, such as Abby. She's brilliant. Excellent TV.
2 weeks can go by and we can call somebody back in. And by then, you may have your sidereal. Yes? So I'm going to tell you that today is not your day.
She's really making this a thing. She's really, really making it a thing, guys. I'm gonna have to add it to the bingo sheet.
I'm Allie. I'm 13 years old. This is a big opportunity, and I mean, I just don't want to screw it up.
The difference between her in a tight ballet bun and her with her hair, how it naturally is, worlds apart. Like, I genuinely didn't think it was the same person. Genuinely. Oh no.
Here we are.
Another competition season, huh?
I cannot believe that she's talking to Vivienne like one of her colleagues. Ugh, another competition season, huh? And Vivi's like, shut the fuck up, mum. Shut up. I just want to eat my ice cream in peace. Why are the cameras in front of my face? Let me eat my ice cream.
Justice isn't coming back. If Tanya doesn't want to participate at Candy Apple's Dance Center, then we don't need her.
Wait, Justice is gone? No way. Wait, let me do some research. Oh, wow, that actually was his last episode. Damn. Okay. The star of Candy Apples is gone.
Team kind of fell apart on us, didn't it? Do you miss Justice?
I'm going to take that as a no, she doesn't. But also, I think, if I'm not wrong, this is about the time when the producers kind of went to Kathy, look, we like you, but we're going to give you a team of people to compete with at every competition. We're not going to use your dancers, kind of thing. Like, it was fine for season 2, but for season 3, I think the producers wanted more of a control on who was in her dance group. Yeah, I think that's the case. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I have heard that, like, I don't know whether it's from this series or the next series, but like they just basically go, yeah, we're just giving you this group of dancers, take them to the competition. They're Candy Apples.
Would you be okay if you weren't on the team? For now. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Vivi's like, let me check real quick. Yes, I'll be absolutely fine not being on the team. Vivi didn't want to be on her mum's team. And do you know what? I am actually glad that they're not including Vivi on the Candy Apples team anymore. Not in a nasty way, just in a, I think the team will do a better job without her and will be able to compete in a different way. If they're bringing in a whole new group of people, we can still have Vivienne just hanging around every now and then giving a funny quip. I mean, like I said, I hope her finger's still okay, because otherwise she won't be able to dance. But I still think that taking Vivienne out of that team is potentially going to give Kathy more room to compete in competitions.
Do you think that it would be a good idea if I used all boys?
I think an all-boy team will win a lot.
An all-boy team. I mean, I'm here for it. I am here for it at the end of the day. I think that's a great idea. But it is, like, a little bit blatant that they're kind of just bringing in a group of boys to compete against the girls. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is just a little bit obvious.
I think that Mommy's idea is brilliant. Can you tell me that I have a brilliant idea? You know how I love to hear that kind of
You
stuff.
have a brilliant idea.
Vivienne, can you tell Mommy that I'm amazing and that I'm a wonderful human being and that I'm absolutely gonna beat Abby Lee Miller? Well, I think you're brilliant, and I think you're an amazing dance teacher, and you're gonna destroy Abby at the next competition. Ah, thanks, sweetie.
Chloe was my lead in the group number, and now it's gonna be you.
Huh?
So I'm sure Chloe's mother's gonna hate you, but oh well.
Doesn't help herself. Abby does not help herself in the slightest. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, bestie. Why are you just randomly putting this new girl in the main spot of your dance? This is exactly why the dance mums hate you. Because they are like, we were here first, you know us, yet you're giving new random people the main spots. Don't do that. That's not okay.
You know, of course, there's always anxiety when you haven't danced with a team before, especially a team that was so seasoned and had been together so long.
Hi, Shelley. Welcome to the team. I hope you have a fantastic time. Be careful when breaking, because your brakes.
Looks like she's learning a solo.
I don't know.
I don't know if this is so much a solo.
Oh, it's a private?
It looks like Chloe's part in a group dance.
Not Holly clocking it immediately. Do you think that's Chloe's part? And Melissa's like, let me text Christy. Oh my god, Christy, you're not gonna believe it. Get here now. Oh, this show never fails to make me absolutely howl by how produced it is. Because the producers definitely went, look, she's in there learning Chloe's part. Go up there, pretend like you're like, oh, what's she working on? Because obviously the mum hasn't got a fucking clue. And then just like casually just sit there watching and just be like, oh, is it a solo? No, I don't think it's a solo. I think it's Chloe's part. Come on. I've seen better scripts in Hollyoaks.
Because Chloe's been talking nonstop about she's happy.
And she said to Miss Abby yesterday, remember? She goes, am I still going to have my part?
Do you know who I feel bad for in all this situation? Sweet, innocent little Shelley in the corner. She's not ready for Christy's wrath. And if she dares go near Jill's little Kendall, oh my God, it's all over. This woman's going to be strung up by her feet and gutted like a fish.
Let's not tell her what, and let's just see if she figures it out. But, yeah, and no, keep watching, though. Keep watching.
She's doing Chloe's part, isn't she?
There you go.
I love the fact they were like, let's just let her work it out. Let's just let her watch and see. This is the kind of comedy that I wanted from Dance Mums in last series. I like the fact that they're a little bit more comfortable with each other now. Jill's now part of the gang, and I'm happy about that. I think that's great. I do have a feeling that this is going to cause a lot of issues, and when Christy comes up and she realises, God rest their souls. God rest their souls, because we will be attending a funeral in the next episode, I reckon. I reckon things are about to get nuclear.
Oh, does she have a solo?
No, not so much.
Why is she doing Chloe's part?
Christy's like, what? What's going on here? And she's like, you just see the smile getting more and more forced, like, oh, why is she doing Chloe's part? Oh, that's fabulous. I'm so happy. Just, her head just explodes. Just boom. Kaput.
Hi. We meet again.
I had the opportunity to meet the moms.
Oh, she's so sweet. She does not deserve this. She doesn't deserve what's about to come her way. And I'm so upset. I'm so upset because she just doesn't deserve this. Oh, no. Oh. I mean, the person that we should really be angry at is Abby. But I just know. Because, like, the only other mums that have come into this room and been, like, a part of the team are Leslie. Ugh. Kathy. Ugh, but... And then Kaya, who is alright, but, like, she walked in and called the children and said that they didn't have any, like, stage presence. So... she came in on the wrong foot immediately, do you know what I mean? Whereas Shelley has come in and she's like, hello, nice to meet you. Oh, we meet again, hello. Oh, nice to meet you too. If I walked into that room, I'd be shitting myself. I'd have to wear a nappy. I'd have to have a nappy on, and you'd need to change it after I'd shook those hands, because I would have shat myself. The hostile tension in the air was... crazy just then.
So it was a little, I was timid at first.
I have to say I don't.
Look at that face. That look is a look of disgust. That is a look of someone who is like, where did this bitch come from and where can I send her back to?
I mean, I can understand that. It's understandable. I'm sorry.
She's coming and she's apologising for something that isn't even her fault. Guys, protect Shelley at all costs. Protect her at all costs. Me and Christy are going to fall out if she kicks off over this. Me and Christy are going to fall out big time.
The name of your music is Nobody's Perfect. And that means even though you won that national title, I didn't think your performance was perfect.
What do you mean? Your track is called You're Shit. And that's because I thought you were shit at the nationals that you won. You were awful. I hated your performance. And guess what? Next week, you're going to go and do a solo entitled My Dance Teacher Hates Me. Jesus Christ. Oh. Like, I'm actually in awe about how awful of a human being Abby actually is.
It's the mistakes you make you who you are.
You see, if they were going to be big bad bitches on this show, they would give us Nobody's Perfect by Jessie J. That's right. I mentioned Jessie J in 2024 because, what? She's an icon, obviously.
You rested on your laurels and you think you don't have to work anymore because you already won.
Resting on your laurels. I've got to add that to the bingo card. Of course. How could I forget resting on your laurels? Of course. I still don't know who Laurel is. Because I've asked Laurel from Emmerdale and she don't know what she's on about. I'm going to have to look up other Laurels because clearly Abby is expecting these kids to rest on her.
I'm warning you up front. You cry today, you're finished. No solos. Got it?
Not even Maddie's safe anymore. Abby's just full-blown nasty now to everybody. It used to be, oh, Maddie, come sit on my lap and I'm going to, like, be really, really lovely to you. Now, she walks in the room. If you cry, you're done. Out of here. Wow. Wow. Is it really that deep? Nah, not really. Like, come on, Abby. Sort yourself out. It's not that deep.
You have come a long way, kiddo. You were just a dumb little kid doing your little thing.
You were just a dumb little kid. Abby. Oh. The thing is that calling someone dumb at this big age is not an insult at all. I call people dumb all the time. Do you know what I mean? But what we're not going to do is call children dumb, because children hold those kind of words in a really sort of horrifying place in their heart where they're like, oh my God, that's the worst insult you can call someone is dumb. That's the worst insult. Like an idiot. Oh, you're an idiot. That's like equivalent to saying someone's a fucking dickhead. Do you know what I mean? To like a 7-year-old child is calling someone an idiot. So calling a child dumb has that same kind of effect where it feels like it's a lot more nasty than it actually is. Yeah, this is wild behavior from her, honestly.
Choreography for this dance is hard, and it makes me a little nervous.
I'm a little nervy. That was what the energy was giving right there. I'm a little nervous, you know.
You haven't stepped on a stage in how many weeks? And now you're gonna go all the way to Denver and perform. Really?
Yeah, that's how the show works, bestie. Thank you for explaining that to us.
And if it's not perfect, I will pull all the demons. And Allie, you will do the angel part as a solo.
Can we also talk about how everybody but Nia has got a solo this week? Obviously, and the new girl, but the new girl's got the lead in the main dance. So really, Nia's just being left out. Like, come on, that's not very nice. Especially not when I put her at the top of the pyramid, looking all funky like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, sort yourself out, woman.
She cannot possibly be seriously considering scrapping the group number and putting someone who just walked in off the street and giving her a solo.
Holly, you know Abby will definitely do that in a heartbeat just to make your kid's life miserable. Absolutely, she would.
So if we don't do this group dance, that means Nia's not dancing.
That's wrong.
Her name is Abby Lee Miller. She has wrong as her middle name.
Yes, I'm adding that to the bingo list.
But we're worried that she's taking everybody out of the dance and just putting your daughter as a solo.
Oh gosh, I hope that doesn't
That
happen.
means Nia it won't be dancing at all.
See, Shelley's sitting there going, oh, I really hope that doesn't happen, because she wants to be a part of the team. She understands that, like, she's not meant to be sitting there going, well, that's because my daughter's better than all of you guys. My daughter has divitude. My daughter is the best. But my Peyton's not too tall to be on the team. My Vivienne! Come on, this woman's so humble and so lovely. Please don't bite her head off. I beg, please. Please, I'm begging you right now, please.
Abby?
What?
I don't want to go all across the country to have my child not dance in a group or a solo.
Absolutely fair and valid. I don't want to go all the way to fucking Colorado, Denver. What am I going to do there? Go to the Shining Hotel? Like, I don't know. What else is there to do in Denver? I think Holly's absolutely right. I wouldn't want to go all the way to Colorado just to sit there and do nothing. Do you know what I mean? So let me know now. Is she dancing? Is she not dancing? Because if not, we're going away for the weekend. We're going to the Hamptons.
I mean, she doesn't want to go all the way to Denver if Nia doesn't have a solo.
She said I'm not going all the way to Colorado because, like, my daughter doesn't have a solo and you're threatening to cut her from the group number. So she's cut from the group number, I'm not coming, which absolutely fair and valid. Don't try and make it out like it's just because she doesn't have a solo. That's not the issue here.
If she's going to Denver, I am expecting that she's going to do the group number.
I don't know if that's going to happen.
Then I'm not going, because like Holly said, the last time that she pulled this, I'll decide on the day shit, Nia didn't end up dancing. Oh, CBA. I absolutely CBA with Abby, because she actually just makes life so unpleasant for everybody that isn't Abby Lee Miller. That is all we've got time for in this episode, guys. I'm running at an hour and a half. We're only halfway through the episode. So, if you like what you're seeing, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. and make sure to keep on ranting. But before we finish off, you've got to check your bingo cards. Did you get a bingo? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Obviously, there'll be some things like the Pizzazometer scores that you won't have been able to get. But if you're wanting to carry it over to the next episode or start a brand new one, the choice is yours. It's up to you. But we'll be back next time with some amazing, awesome, crazy moments as we take on our first competition of the series. So, without much further ado, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And I'll see you guys later. Keep on ranting. Bye now.